What's going on, everyone? Vito from Pyramid Theorem. You guys had some questions, so we got some answers. Let's go right into it. So the recording process for Open Hearts was, I think we had 4 days, nope, we had 5 days in the studio. So the first day was kind of like a quick little move in, get some sounds going on, followed by the drums. That was the first thing that got recorded. Then afterwards, I believe we did like the rhythm beds for like the main guitars, all the leads and stuff like that. It was, I think that was a day-and-a-half process, followed by keyboards, then bass, then vocals. Vocals was done last at James' home studio with Chance, his son, engineering the vocal process.
How did the stars align with the collaboration? Well, it all starts with Christian. So if you guys don't know, Christian plays bass in the group Falset. And if you guys don't know, Chance, the drummer, is James LaBRIE's son. So that's how that connection kind of began. You know, Christian and James talked a lot about Rush, Zeppelin, whatever. We all like the same music. And we do this Rush tribute night at the end of the year, every 21/12 of the year. And lo and behold, we see James out there watching us. Got to talking, he enjoyed the show. And a couple of months later, we kicked the tires with Chance, actually. Christian gave out a feeler being like, you know, would your dad be willing to sing a song with us for the record? And he agreed, and the rest is history.
Working with James LaBRIE was, well, firstly a dream come true, and it was so seamless to work with him back and forth. He's like, they're so kind, the entire LaBRIE family. Can't thank them enough for everything. And truthfully, just even I remember when we got the sample back of James' vocal on it, it was exactly what we were looking for. So there wasn't much back and forth. We actually, in fact, sent him 3 songs to choose from. We sent him 3 demos, and after a little bit of listening back and forth, he ended up choosing this one here, Open Hearts. And yeah, again, we can't thank them enough for how generous they've been, and we're so happy with the finished product. And I think James is too, and company. So yeah, really, really great experience. Can't thank them enough.
Predominantly like the 70s and 80s stuff. But, you know, like we like all genres of music. I know Vito's a big pop guy. He likes a lot of pop. So do I. So does Christian, for that matter. But, you know, if it's a good song, we tend to just dig it, no matter what genre of music. But, yes, we do like other stuff, of course.
So the mixing process for this one was, again, relatively straightforward, back and forth. The person who mixed it was Rich Chicky, who also did our last album, Beyond the Exosphere. And yeah, same thing. We laid down the beds and all of the instrumentation. We recorded here in Toronto, well, just north of the city, in Brampton at Strata XR. Again, the vocals were done at James' home studio. So once we compiled all of the files, we sent it to Rich, who now no longer lives in Canada. He's south of the border, I think in North Carolina somewhere. So yeah, we sent him the song. We got a couple of demos back. Hey, like, bring up the levels here, lower this there, beef this up. And I think by the second or third version, that was the final. So are we self-produced for this Open Heart song? Yes. And again, Rich was a producer of ours for the Beyond the Exosphere. He's on board for the mixing of this one, but again, because he couldn't get into the room with us because he no longer lives in Canada, we just sent him the mix. And this one here we do self-produce. Yeah, so we're comfortable with it. Again, we write everything in the same room together, so it's just natural that we know what we're looking for.
Well, new music, we plan on releasing something in the fall and to work a tour around that. And speaking of tours, we have a tour coming up in May May 29th to be exact, we're playing in BARRIE, our first show. And our last show is gonna be June 20th in Toronto. Go to our socials to get tickets. We'd love to see you out there, and we can't wait to play for you guys.
New album when? Right now, the plan is to not have a new album until at least late 2027, early 2028. We've got this Open Hearts track out now that dropped April 10th. Go listen. But we've also got a couple of other singles that we've already recorded. We're just kind of crossing our T's, dotting our I's for the release on that. But we're looking to release a few more singles before a full album. But we're looking to hit the road as much as possible. So these single releases accompanied with a tour, you'll see us somewhere out there playing live for sure.
My favorite part of collaborating with James LaBRIE would have to be just him being on the track and like Christian and I having to like tether our vocals with his and harmonize with him. It was such a cool experience.